Okay, so it says it's working. I'm just gonna stick here for a while, guys. Let me go over back to the website. You see, this is like the third time I'm trying to get this live stream up, guys, and I'm sorry, but I'm like completely new to live streaming. I haven't figured it out at all, right? So I'm saying this for the third time, guys. If it works, it works. I hope it works so bad because I want to get this video out tonight. But all right, I've been rambling. So welcome to CyberDream developers and welcome to our exercise and fitness affiliate website build. And today we're doing video 2. Well, right now we're doing video 2 because we might have multiple videos each day. So what we're going to be doing on this channel at the moment is we're going to be looking at websites, we're going to be looking at marketing, we're going to be looking at conversions, how to make money online. And that's what CyberDream developers does. We help you and your clients and your customers to connect with each other. And we help you to put a brand out there that attracts the right type of clients for you and gets you business in the terms of sales and phone calls to your business and email subscribers, and conversion is really fun. But we're not doing conversion today. Today we're doing a website build. And this is video 2. As a matter of fact, if you go to our YouTube channel, link below, you'll see video 1 right here. It doesn't say video 1, but it's video 1, guys. It's going to be in the thumbnail. I'll fix the thumbnail. It says CyberDream Developers Live Build Series, Exercise and Fitness Affiliate WordPress Website. All right, so forget all of that. Now, each day we're going to be working on this website, and you guys can go over to our Twitter channel, well, Twitter account. It's linked in the description below, and you can recommend builds. So let's say you want to see how to do an e-commerce website. By the way, e-commerce is going to be in this website, guys. But let's say you want to know how to build an e-commerce website. You can recommend e-commerce build on our Twitter account or on our Instagram, or you can go over to our website at cyberdreamdevelopers.com and send us a message. Just get the message over to us, or even comment in this video, right? And we'll do an e-commerce website. And the best thing about it is that when we build the e-commerce website, the build that we do here is going to be available for download on our website. What that means is that you don't have to follow along and build a unique website. You can just use what we've built together right here. All right. So what we're going to be doing right now is that we're going to be looking at what we've done so far. So we got a domain name that's right up here. Now this is a local website, so I didn't actually purchase the domain name because I'll be building a few hundred websites, so I don't want to purchase that many domain names, right? But we got our hosting from AuroraCloudWS.com or from LightPhoenix.com. We got our domain name from the same. And once we did that, we got our WordPress set up and installed. With WordPress set up and installed, we got a theme. This theme is the Astra theme. It basically tells you the website how to look. It's like the frame of the house or the chassis of the car, or I think the style of your hair. I don't know female jargon, right? And then we have the plugins. Now plugins are like apps, and they basically give you bits of codes like different JavaScript and PHP libraries and HTML as well, and CSS that can work on your website to make building a website so easy that you don't have to write a single line of code. Like seriously, this was built without a single line of code, guys. So in the last video, we did all of that and we looked at the contact page. Now, coming back to the contact page after a fresh look, this doesn't look too much like the contact page that I want. And the reason is because whenever someone gets here, I want it to scream contact, right? So we're going to work on the about page. We're not going to do anything to the contact page that is on screen. We're going to be working on the about page. And the reason why we're not going to do anything to the contact page is because when the website is finished, what I like to do is I like to go through the entire website and get a common theme across the entire website, right? So let's look at the about page. So I'm going to open in a new tab, and I'm going to open Elementor here. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to keep this same hero, and this is a hero, guys. So whenever you load a page, whatever is above fold, right? So above fold is what is on the page when it's loaded. Whatever is above fold is a part of the hero, right? And our hero section, I want to keep it constant throughout the website. So instead of going back here, which you find out is a little bit different, right? Instead of going here and rebuilding back that same hero section, what I like to do is to copy and paste from here to here. So we're going to edit this page with Elementor because we're going to work on the About page today. And while that loads, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring up, I don't know if you guys like bacon. I don't like bacon. I'm a vegetarian. But I'm going to bring up bacon ipsum, right? And I am not a robot. This is not a bicycle. This is not a bicycle. This is a traffic light. This is a traffic light. And that is as well. And I want to put those as well. Ah. Oh, finally an easy one. Whew. What? Ah. I'm sorry about that, guys. I lost it. I was so frustrated. I went through like 5 of them. Okay. Bacon ipsum, a meteor lorem ipsum generator. I had muffin ipsum. Is that it? Or is it cupcake ipsum? I think it's cupcake ipsum. Cupcake ipsum for the last build that we did. It's actually right here. Pastry block. Right? It's right here. Pastry block. So we're going to be looking at our about section. Now, first thing is I'm going to copy this section. Copy. I'm going to take it over to the about page. I'm going to add a section and I'm going to paste. Okay, so now that we've pasted that, I don't need this anymore. I'll remove that and I'll change the name to About Us. Now, some people say about, some people say about us. I'm not really strict on either one, right? And I'm going to be using bacon ipsum for this section. So let's get some bacon ipsum. I want 10 paragraphs, well 12 because it's easier to type that. I want meat and filler. I'm vegetarian again, guys, so yes, make it spicy. Let's get exciting, all right? And that's that. So I'm going to copy a small part for my about section, all right? So copy, and this is my about section. This is a text editor, so I'm just going to go ahead and paste it into my text editor. And that's a little bit much, right? So I'm going to remove from here. There we go. So that's a nice smashing about section. Now for about section, we want to put something here that resonates with what we offer, right guys? So what we're looking at is exercise and fitness affiliate website. So I want to enforce healthy living, exercise, all of that stuff, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to change this photo. And I'm thinking of maybe a treadmill because it's like the basic thing in exercising, right? Everybody jogs, right? So I'm going to get a treadmill. So I go to add, well, you guys know what I'm doing. If you don't know what I'm doing, unless I can spell treadmill. Okay, so it's not there. So I'm going to go to Unsplash. Okay, I'm going to go to Unsplash, try to get some free pictures. I'm going to type in treadmill because I don't know how to spell it. Oh, it's tread, it's TR. Oh, wow. Okay, well, hang on, guys. Let me see if I can get it right here because then I can just import a picture. And it's 2 L's actually. Okay, so we have something. It's not perfect, but we have something. It's treadmill, it's not threadmill. That was my blood moment of the day. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this looks like it could work. Oh yeah, this. I like that. Wait, I just saw something really good. Because remember the dimensions of what we're working with, guys. Remember the dimensions. So this looks nice, but it's a little bit... Yes, this is what I want. Okay. So this looks a lot more like a fitness center. So let's... It says I'm reconnected. It says I'm reconnected, guys, but I don't know if it's working. Alright, let's continue. Oh, this looks nice. The quality of the pictures on Unsplash is just so much more amazing than you get on Pixabay from WordPress. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to keep this page open. Right? So I don't like this dark section here. Right? It just doesn't work. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove it. All right, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna remove it. All right, so having removed it, this is what we're working with right now. And what I'm gonna have to do right now is I'm gonna have to get something done about the background so that the text stands out a little bit more. Now remember, we've already chosen our colors, right? So our colors are right here. This is our primary, this is our accent, and these are secondary, tertiary, and a few shades of this of the light, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, and this is just an experiment. I'm going to try black and purple gradient, all right? And I'm going to move the opacity to about 15. 15. Okay, 14 looks okay. All right. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Okay, so let's try a darker purple. And now let's get the opacity up a little bit. And let's see how this looks. There we go. So I'm going to work with this for now. Just for now, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and add this color because I do like wait, let me get a darker purple. Okay, so let me work with this one because I do like having a really dark purple. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the about page. So what you see right here is the about page from the starter website from Astra that we imported. And we're not going to be working with this section at all. At all. The only part I'm going to use is I'm going to use this section right here with these 3 images. I'm going to use this background that is a little bit darker. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of work on that. And I think that I will make some edits here. But for now, what we want to do is we want to say, okay, about us. The next thing we want everyone to see is a grand introduction of who we are. Now, I don't have a name for this business. Perhaps you guys can recommend one. But I'll use a dummy name for now. Right? So what I'm going to be using is, I actually don't know how I'm going to go about this. Right? I don't know as yet. So let me see. We want to have 2 images. We want to have a title, well, a heading and a subheading, a little bit of text, and maybe a button to say contact us. All right, so we're going to be using 2 sections with a subsection inside of it. And you guys are going to see what I was talking about. So we're going with 2 sections, and there's going to be a subsection inside, well, an intersection inside of it. We're going to go 60-40, right? And then right now we're going to change the images right here. So I'm going to put 2 images. Okay. Add another image. And having added the image, we're going to go ahead and work on here. All right. So I'm going to use Bacon Ipsum a lot, but for now, I'll name our business. So I did name the business. I think it was, I just go with Fitness Express. So I don't know if there's a business. I'm sure there's a business called Fitness Express, guys. I'm certain of it, right? I'm certain of it. So that's heading 2. Perfect. And I'm going to get another heading, subheading, right? So I'm going to go to heading 4. I'm going to change the font. All right, so I haven't done much work with the font. So let's look at the secondary font. I don't like the secondary font. So I think this is the one I learned about yesterday. No. Let's go with Lato for now. That's because, you know, I know Lato from memory, and lose that. And then now we're going to say welcome to Fitness Express. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. All right, so we're doing a little bit of design as we work. So we're adding content and doing a bit of design. It doesn't look like much right now, but that's fine. So we're going to add a small divider because I love dividers. And we're going to center align left, make a little bit smaller, weight about 3. All right, weight about 3. We're going to change the color to something a little bit lighter. And now we're going to add a text editor right here. And in the text editor, we go back to Bacon Ipsum. And Bacon Ipsum is going to need to be a little bit shorter this time. So I copy and we go right here and we paste. That's bacon ipsum. We're going to change the text color to the secondary color right here. And now we're going to add a button, right? And this is the default design of the button in the global section. So we can work on that in a bit. The text on the button is going to be contact us. Actually, let's get into a bit of marketing right now. So whenever someone comes to our fitness and affiliate website, we're trying to get them to convert. And when we get them to convert, that means is that we want them to do or take some predetermined or predefined action. So for an affiliate website, I'm certain that you'd want them to join your email bulletin list, right? You want them to join your email list so that you can keep in contact with them. You can send them offers, maybe with a few affiliate links. They make a purchase, and you get a commission. So we don't really want them to contact us, not at all. So what I'm going to say is, instead of contact us, I'm going to ask them. The conversion here is going to be, this is the about page, so they wouldn't ask them to learn more about us. We'll ask them to read blog, all right? Because in reading our blog, they will get familiar with the content we produce. They will say, oh, I like this. This is for me, or it is not for me. And in so doing, they will learn more about us, and in the blog will be connected. Okay, so it says we're back. It says we're back, guys. All right, so let's go back. So we're working on the button, all right? So want to get a bit of padding. I'm just going to go ahead. That's a little bit much. All right, so a 10. Okay, and the border is about that. All right, reblog. All right, that looks nice. Now, when we hover over the button, we're going to have something happen. It's going to pulse. All right, so that's a pulse. We're going to keep the look somewhat, except that I will go with a different background color. And we're going to go with the text color of white. So we did get our white, and we're going to go with the border of white. Okay, and there we go. So that's a little bit heavy, but let me see now. There we go. All right, so that looks like that. Now this section looks horrible, absolutely horrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of work on it. So welcome to Express Fitness. Now this is where we want to have 2 photos of Express Fitness. But before we get there, we're going to work on this section. So we're going to work on a bit of padding and a bit of margins. So the top, I imagine, would be about 55. Oh, not 550. We don't have that much space at all. All right, the bottom is going to be about 60, and we're taking 20 from the left. All right, and we're doing 10 from the right. All right, so that looks all right. Now we're going to go to the entire section, and we're doing 80 at the top and the bottom. All right, so this is some spacing that we're applying, guys. 80 at the top and the bottom. All right, so welcome to Express Fitness. Now what we're going to do is we want it's not horizontal photos, we want vertical photos. Yeah, so we're going to go right here. We're going to search for 2 photos. So I'm going to search for a gym. Matter of fact, let's see what Unsplash has for me in the gym. Right? Okay, so we could advertise a product here. All right, this looks nice. This looks nice for Express Fitness. All right, so let's see if we can find a photo like this right here. So let me say gym. I don't think we'll find the exact photo, but we might find something similar. It doesn't look like, oh, okay, so that might do it. That's mighty close, right, guys? And okay, so I'm not finding exactly what I want. And exactly what I want, oh, this is right here. This works wonderful. This works wonderful, guys. And now what we're going to do for this one is, you know that in fitness, you have your equipment, your diet means a lot, right? But we don't do diet right here. So I'm going to do fitness equipment, right? So I'm going to see what comes up. And let us see. So there's a treadmill right here. I'm thinking that's a treadmill. The dimension of the photo matters a lot for us, guys. Ooh, kettlebells, beautiful. But that's not what we're working with. Okay, that could work, but no. Okay, so let me see now. Let me see. Okay, so I'm not finding something that I would be pleased with per se. All right, so let me see what this looks like. This is just a test. No, so that doesn't fit at all. That doesn't work in what we're trying to produce right here. So I'm going to go to calisthenics. Calisthenics. Okay. So no, there's nothing for calisthenics. I'm just go fitness again, and let's see what comes up. Okay. 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 That's more like modeling. So is this? Is this even real? Wow. Okay. So I'm not particularly finding what it is that I want right here. I accidentally pressed an S. Okay. So I think this can work. I think that can work. Alright, I'm just searching, guys. I've seen something that I want to give a try. I want to give it a shot. Alright, let me give it a shot. This picture right here. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Let us see how this looks. And it's not ideal, but we have an opportunity. Alright, so we're gonna get a spacer, and we're doing spacer 80. And let's see. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Now we're gonna want a background pattern right here. Alright, so I'm gonna edit section, style, background, image, and I'm gonna look for some form of a gradient or pattern. Alright. So I'm just looking for a background gradient, guys. Okay, so these are all bright colors. Okay, let me see pattern. Let's see what comes up for pattern. Now these are all strong. That's strong as well. These are a little bit bright, you know. Okay, so I have an idea of what we can do. Okay. Alright. So I'm not getting what I want. Let me just try one more thing, and if it doesn't work, then I'll have to go with my other way. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Sometimes when the results come up, you can tell that it's going to be terrible. Like this one. Like this one. This is just horrible. Okay, so that's not what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a different route. So I'm going to use right here. I'm going to say 45, 45. The angle doesn't matter for now. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use that. Okay, so that's what we have going on. Oh yeah, let me see. Radial isn't going to give us much good, or is it? Okay, so let me see if I play with the size just a bit. All right. Okay, so this isn't what I planned. It is not what I planned at all, guys. But I think it's working out. I think it's working out. All right. So bacon ipsum doesn't fit in at all, but I think this is working out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to change this to this because I think it works better with this color. All right. So how's that? This is a little bit lighter than what we had previously. All right. And then now what we're going to do is for this section is we're going to add something different, right? So we have a bit of social and like and everything, but I don't want that section. I want this section right here. So let me see. Perfect. So I'm going to drag it. Just click, hold, and drag, and put it right here, right? And then now I'm going to see if these colors. So this is not the same color, right? So I'm going to go ahead and change that by edit section, style, background, color, and I'm going to change it to that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a bit of work done, because what I want to happen is I want to have a complete oval. So at the bottom I'm going to go with 140. Okay, so let's see. And 140 isn't going to get much, because what happens is it's determinant on the size of the image. All right, so I'm going to have to go to this right here, and I think the location. Okay, so that's what I'm going to have to work with for now. Okay, all right. So great attention to detail, blah, blah, blah. All right, so what we're doing for this section now is we're showing the facilities, right? So I'm going to say, matter of fact, find us at 3 convenient locations. All right, I'm going to center this, and I'm going to say 3 convenient locations across LA. Right? So convenient, if I could only type locations across LA, and I'm going to center this. I'm going to get the spelling correct. I'm going to get this right here. I'm going to remove that because I don't want that anymore. And these are going to be our 3 locations. This is one image. Go to Pixabay. I type in office. Oh, well, I just type in gym. Let's see what comes up for gym. And I want to get a gym. I want 3 gyms actually. Okay, so we don't have much happening here. All right, so that's one. Let me try this one. I don't particularly like using users photo, like photos with actual people in them, for privacy reasons, guys. But let's see what comes up for gym again. Okay, so I'll use that one again. All right, well, it's the first time I'm using it, but we'll go ahead with that one, and we'll get another one. Okay, and I'll go gym again. All right, so we have 3 locations in LA. All right, gym. Okay, gym, and I'm searching for a gym. And is there a gym anywhere here? I think I feel like giving her a shine. She's shining. All right. All right, so the image is okay. Yeah, so I think this could work. All right, so that's that. Now let's see how this spread across. Now this looks a little bit too close, so we're going to put a bit of padding. Well, not padding, a bit of a margin. All right, so margin left. Well, to the right we want 5, and for this one we want 5 to the left. Okay, and then this one we want to add 5 to the left and to the right. Okay, so I want 5 to the left and 5 to the right. And the size of the image has faltered a bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and zero this out, and I'm going to see if the size maintains. It doesn't maintain. Okay, so I'm going to go with 2 all places, and I will copy and paste style. Yes, copy and paste style, so everything is slightly as a border. Beautiful, beautiful. I love what's happening here. Now we need to add, well, what we're going to do right now is we're going to add a heading to tell where these are in LA, right? So which location. So we're going to add 2 headings. Well, I'm going to say one heading right here. I'm going to go with heading 4, right? And I'm going to say Chino Hills. I don't know if there's a place in LA called Chino Hills, but that came to mind. All right. it's a little bit big, so we're going to change the size to about 16 pixels. Okay. 18 pixels. And then beneath our 18 pixel chino hills, we are going to add a phone number. Okay. So we're going to add plus 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 9 0. I don't know. Let's just say that's the number, guys. I do not know if that would be good. So I'm going to go with H5 for this one. All right. We're going to change the size just a bit. We're going to have to change the text color as well. All right, and it's a little bit far, so I'm going to change the margin to -7. Oh, 70. -7. Okay, so let's try -12. -12. All right, and now we're going to change the color to be a little bit lighter than what Chino Hills is. All right, and while we're at it, why not add an email address, right? So we're going to duplicate this, and we're going to say Chino Hills at fitnessexpress.com. So let's say that this is the actual domain name, fitnessexpress.com, and this is the actual mailbox. We're going to copy, and right here in the link we're going to type mail to : and paste it. And what that's going to do is whenever you click on this with your cell phone, it's going to bring up the automatic mailing, right? So that's that for that. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do the same for all these sections as well. So we're going to copy and paste, copy and paste, copy, copy and paste, and paste, copy and paste, and paste, and save. Okay, now we have these locations, right? Beautiful. So what are we going to do now? We're going to have another section. I think I'll reuse this, but I'll make a bit of editing, and that's going to be our I want to say I was going to add our social. I was going to add social, guys, but on the about page we've just made the introduction. We've shown our locations. Let's put our mission, vision, and this mission and vision statement here. How does that sound, guys? So let me see. Just a second, guys. Okay. So I've found a nice place to look at our mission and vision statement, and believe it or not, it's actually it's actually one of my websites, right? Okay, so let me just head over there. Okay, so I don't want the dashboard of it, Digital Pixie, but I'll just go to the dashboard for now. Okay, so that we don't need that. I need to find somewhere. Okay. Okay. So this is Digital Pixie. And is there about page? There is not an about page. Guys, I'm gonna be working on this website. I don't like the design too much. When I made it, it was fine, but I feel like there's a lot more work that can be done on it right now. So I'm gonna be working on the design of Digital Pixie. That's gonna be another video in the future. But for now, we're just going to the about page, guys. We're just going to the about page, and when we get to the about page, we're gonna be looking at a certain section, right? I'll show you when we get there. Okay, so this that you see right here, our vision, our mission, all right? So what we want right here is a vision statement and a mission statement for our Express Fitness. So whenever we come to Express Fitness, we have an introduction, who we are, what we do. We have images of our different locations. And now we're going to share our reason of opening. Okay, so we're going to add a section right here. So I'm going to actually use a section from the astrocytes, right? And I'm going to just type about, because I'm sure we can find some wonderful about sections right here. And I like what I see right here. I like this right here, mission, vision, values. Okay, so I'm going ahead with that. I just import template, and we're importing, and we are imported. Okay, and okay, so now there's some sections here that we don't want. We're just going to go ahead and delete them. Go ahead and delete them. Once we have those deleted, we can move on. But we're just using that small section that was pre-built right here. Right here. I'm just waiting to get back live. I don't know if you're hearing this. It says reconnection successful. So I'm just waiting to start streaming. I think I'm back. Okay, so we're back. We are back. So I was saying that an icon box has a heading, an icon, and a description, right? So we're going to go ahead. We're going to use an icon box instead of, well, creating all three of those, right? So I'm not going to scroll and look for it. I'm going to say icon box is right here. Click and drag. The style I want is like that. Is that it? Yep. And we're going to go with mission. And this is this. Okay. So we have lorem ipsum. I'll keep this lorem ipsum as it is. Okay. And I'm going to delete that as well. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste. And I'll delete these because I don't need these. And I'll edit this and I'll call it vision. Okay, so that's vision, that's mission. And let's see how this, yeah, so this looks a lot better right here. Okay, so now for mission, we're going to add a clipboard for a set of criteria, right? So clipboard, I think I'll use that one. And for vision, our vision is more into the future. It's more about who we're aiming to be. So difference between mission and vision statement, guys. Mission and vision. Okay, it's really popular. So a mission statement defines the company's business, its objectives, and its approach to reach those objectives. And the vision statement describes the desired future position. So like being a global brand. So for Digital Pixie, which is for website security, our mission is to continue to take a detailed and diligent approach to all matters that could in the slightest affect the security of your website. And that's how we operate daily. It says it's back. I don't know if you guys are hearing this. I'm not really experienced in live streams as yet, guys, and this has been like the 7th or so time that this thing has disconnected. I don't know what's the last thing you heard. I was explaining the mission and vision statement. Oh well. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this right here, mission and vision statement. I'm gonna move on because I don't know where you guys got cut off. So we're doing the mission. Go ahead and just leave this here as well. And I'm gonna go ahead, oh wait. Oh yes, so our vision is our future target. So who we want to be in the future. So I'm just gonna use a bullseye or a target, is that what it is? Dot. What I really want is a bullseye, guys. I want the target. Oh, there it is. So I type bullseye, but I must have had a typo. Okay, so that's what we're going for. Our vision, our mission, and our values. Now, I'm going to use the same thing. No, I'm not going to use the same thing for our values, right? But our values now are going to be the things we stand for. And that's not something that's normally there, but I'm going to Actually, I'm going to say code of conduct. Code of conduct. Fitness laws. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know what's happening at all, guys. I'll just, yeah, fitness laws. Right, so that's the fitness laws. So let's go over what we've done. So we have an introduction to ExpressFit, Fitness Express. We have 3 locations. So this is an affiliate website, and this is a fitness website. But at our locations, we actually have gyms. The reason is because, as I've learned as a marketer, gyms themselves don't make a lot of money. But you know what makes money? Intelligent marketing. So if you as a gym owner were to start a blog, a really influential blog, then whenever someone learns about something from your blog, they trust you and they're more likely to use your gym. You can use that influence to get more visitors in the gym. Well, not now with COVID, but you get the idea, right? So that's why we have 3 locations here. But let's say that we never had any locations. We would remove these sections, or we could keep them and we would put like our best selling products. We'll put something here that resonates with our market and reminds them of us. So our most popular products, something that brings value not to us but to our readers, right? And then now I don't need this area. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. We're going to have this, our mission and vision statement. We're going to do a little bit of editing on the color. I'm going with purple and white, a really strong purple. All right, and when we hover, we're going to pulse just again, and the primary color is going to be a little bit lighter when we pulse. Perfect. And we copy, style, and paste style. And now that's what we're working with. Now we've gone so far, right? So we have that, and we have these. Now the next thing that we need to have is a word from our founder, right? So a word from our founder is really simple, and I'm going to show you which section I'm going to use for a word from our founder. So we're going to scroll down here, and we're going to go to home. So let me show you again, guys. The site that we're using is Life Coach. Click on that, go to the home, and we're going to import, because the section that we need for the word from our founder is right here. All right. So the word from our founder is the most influential part in our about section, because it tells everyone where we're coming from, who we stand for, well, what we stand for, who we are, and everything like that. So this is a word from our founder, and I'm going to go ahead and say head fitness junkie, and I'm going to, well, why can't Sarah John be our founder, right, guys? Let Sarah John be the founder. And I'm just going to duplicate that subheading, a word from our founder. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and make this H6. Yeah, that looks alright. So now I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Alright, so I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, perhaps 14, 16. And I'm going to make this a little bit